What I've seen with Salman sir and my mom is that the more accomplished you get, the more hardworking you get, which I think is commendable to experience. I really wish to work with Sanjay sir. I really wish to do all your classics, but no, Sanjay sir is like, yeah, a definite. I really want to do a Sanjay Leela Bhansali film. The reason why Kasauti stands out to me the most is because she was basically my age when she shot Kasauti, and she was still such a brilliant actor. So yeah. Hi, this is Palak Tiwari. You can catch me on midday.com.
Hi, and joining us on midday.com, we have an actress all set to impress this weekend, Palak Tiwari.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Great to have you. And firstly, of course, let's start with, we know you are unwell, but you're still doing this. So, are you getting used to the hectic promotions?
Oh, I 100% am. In fact, I really enjoy it when my day is this hectic. I think that's the best part of my year, when I am in the middle of a hectic schedule. However, sometimes my throat gets a little caught up because I have this very bad habit of like relying on chilled coffee.
Oh, okay.
And so I think everybody can relate to that. But other than that, I'm doing really well.
No, I think you deserve it. That's okay. No, but are you looking forward to the weekend? Because obviously it's a big day for you. Your dream, your big Bollywood dream is coming true.
100%. I think, I mean, it's D-Day, as people call it. And apart from that, also it's a youth Salman Khan film releasing after 4 years. Oh, wait. So yeah, I'm extremely excited.
And how did you transform into Muskan? What was your process like?
Actually, Muskan is quite similar to myself. She's also extremely bubbly. She's very naughty, and she really loves love. So there wasn't really a transformation, so to speak. But there definitely, I guess I needed to just like become a little more desi for her, because she's not as a Bombay girl as I am. But other than that, not much of a transformation.
And do you remember your first day on set? Salman Khan film, it's a huge deal, and your first film, so.
Oh yeah, I do remember it. Actually, very vividly. I was in Hyderabad. Our first schedule was in Hyderabad, and it was a night shoot for one of like our sad scenes. I don't want to reveal too much, but it was like I think the way they curated the schedule was in a way that they could take the pressure off of us. So all of our initial first few scenes were just us in the background. So I think we got used to being around Salman sir because his aura is really strong. So it intimidates everybody. So I think just to ease us into it, they started with like the easier scenes where we're in the background just reacting, or like songs and stuff. And then we eased into it. But my first day, I remember there was some confrontation happening, and I was at the back, and I just had to be like, but yeah, that was my first day.
Yeah, and of course there is a lot of dancing. We've seen all the songs coming back to back.
Yeah.
So how fun was that really?
Oh, it was extremely fun. It was also such a unique experience, because one thing that I had never experienced before, firstly, is that you get taught the steps on the spot, and then you're told ki chalo now do it in front of the camera. That was like a completely different ball game for me. But also to be working with an icon, like a true virtuoso in every right of the word, Jaan master. He is a legend in South, and I'm sure after this film he's going to be equally recognized here as well. But he has this very like peculiar way of like formatting his steps, and his choreography is just so unique and so fun. Like it really stands out. And so I think he's done exactly that with all of the songs in this movie as well. But it was really tough. He'd like give you all these like very like different steps, and he'd be like, okay, practice once, practice twice, okay, now in front of camera. So, but yeah, that was a very unique experience.
And since you have, an ensemble cast, so spending so much time with them, I'm sure you all, got to know each other.
Yeah.
So was there anybody you all knew from before, or did you all bond on set?
I didn't know any of these people from before except Salman sir. I met all of them on set, and I grew fond of all of them equally, actually. They're all just very hardworking people that have very high expectations for the film, as do I. And I think we all were just really happy to be there. It was like a little family in its own right, and yeah, I think we all got really close.
Yeah, and since you've seen your mom in this profession so long, and she's done so much TV, which is really difficult.
Yeah.
So were you prepared for that part of entertainment? Long schedules, long hours, and it's not as glamorous as it seems.
Yeah, 100% it's not. But also I will say television is a lot tougher than films are. And so I think from what I was prepared for, I was prepared to given the shifts that my mom gives in. Like my mom gives in, I think, 12 to 20-hour shifts, because you have to when you're in television, because it's a telecast based system. And I think based on that and in comparison to that, movies seem like a piece of cake. But no, it's also very tough in its own right. And I think, like the bigger you get, you think that you relax more. But what I've seen with Salman sir and my mom is that the more accomplished you get, the more hardworking you get, which I think is commendable to experience.
But then, do you remember what your growing up years were like? Because one side, of course, she's a big star, and the other side, obviously, she had to be away shooting so long.
I feel like I never really felt her absence, though I know that she was away sometimes, letting me shoot, but she really cushioned me with the rest of our family. We were a very complete, huge family. I had my mama with me, I had my nana, my nani, everybody just at home taking care of me, and my mama's best friend Mohan Bhaiya, who's basically family. And so my house was completely filled always. So I never really felt that absence of my mom. And also 70% of the time I was with my mom like a little leech stuck to her. So wherever she went, I remember I was so clingy that they used to be taking like her mid shot and I'd be hugging her thigh.
Okay.
As she gave like a sad scene. And that's exactly how clingy I am with her even till date. And so yeah.
Yeah, but now have the tables turned, because obviously you are so busy and she's obviously busy also. So is she keeping tabs on you, like, what you are doing?
I feel like she would be keeping much more tabs on me if she didn't realize that I was doing a Salman Sir film. But she feels so secure in the fact that it's a film with him. So like, everything must be going very smoothly that she doesn't worry as much. And also in general in our relationship, it's not a 50-50. It's a proper like ek darfa pyar. I'm obsessed with my mother. My mom just bears me because she has to, because I'm her daughter. But no, I'm obsessed with my mom. I still call her 30 times a day and she ignores most of my calls, and she'll pick up one and say, Kya hai lagu? But yeah.
And you have just started out, but anybody on your wish list, filmmakers or co-stars?
I want to do every single type of film. I want to try everything out. But obviously, I really, really, really wish to work with Sanjay sir. I really wish to do all your classics, but no, Sanjay sir is like, a definite. I really want to do a Sanjay Leela Bhansali film.
And how excited are friends and family to watch you on the big screen?
Extremely excited, because I've grown up with so many of my guy friends being just hardcore Salman Sir fans. So for them to be like, oh, like Palak is in this film is like, I think it's crazy. And also my family, they obviously are looking forward to my debut, but then I'm telling you, it's more about a Salman Khan film releasing, much more so than it's about anything else.
And you're also coming at a time where we have a lot of talented new gen kids, right from Sara to Janvi and upcoming stars as well.
Yeah.
So how do you see their work, their performances?
All of their work has really adapted to the generation that we are a part of, and I think they're breaking so many barriers and like finding their own in every sense, and they're doing such independent work, and their work also really varies from their previous work. And I think what I really like about the new gen actors is that they're all trying something new, and they're all so incredibly motivated and so hardworking, and I think that's great to see.
Even when it comes to the older actors, they are also experimenting various industries, actually,
That's
not
true.
just Indian.
Yeah.
So is that something you plan to do at some point?
Yeah, why not? Like I said, I want to try every single thing. I feel like, right now I'm at a phase in my life where age is on my side. And, I'm young enough to say that the world is my oyster. I have enough time to try everything. And I really do intend on trying everything.
Yeah, and also since you are doing so much promotion, so we want to know the one question you wish people don't ask you anymore, that you ask too much in interviews.
I think the one question we're all asked a lot is, how did you feel when you got the role?
Yeah.
I mean, we were obviously ecstatic. And so I think we've answered this one question, I think 70 times over, that we felt great.
Yeah. I mean, how else would you feel?
Yeah,
actually?
exactly.
The holiday destination you plan to head to next, and with whom?
I definitely want to go to London. My mama lives in London, actually. He's settled there. So I've been wanting to go to him and see him. And obviously, I'll go with my mom and my brother.
At 3 a.m., what are you likely to be doing?
Fake watching some series while actually being on my phone. That's 100% what I'm.
And the next question, what series do you watch when you're not working, when you're not shooting?
Right now, I'm really trying very hard to watch Wednesday. However, it's been like, I think 8 days now and I'm still on the first episode. So, but I'm trying. I'm really trying to watch Wednesday.
The habit or trait that is a total put off for you?
I think people that gloat, boasters,
Yeah.
I cannot stand people that gloat. I feel like if you really are that great, you should let people say that for you. You know, if
Yeah.
you have to say it, then
What would your dream date be like?
far away from my house where my mom cannot lurk on me. And I think, anywhere in like a cozy setting, just I feel like I love talking and I love understanding people. So I think just in an intimate place where you can like truly talk and eat and lots of food. I love food.
A performance by your mom that left you impressed.
I think all her performances leave me impressed. I actually avoid watching her work, and that is an actual fact. I really avoid watching her work. And for me, the reason why Kasauti stands out to me the most is because she was basically my age when she
Yeah,
shot Kasauti,
yeah.
and she was still such a brilliant actor. So yeah,
And finally, 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
earning enough money to sustain my family solely.
Nice. That's a good one to have. And we wish that comes true for you. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
fingers crossed. Thank you so
Thank
much. You were
you.
so lovely. Thank you.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.